Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is the saga of Frigoberto de Valencia in the mod Suvarnabhumi Mahayuth for Mountain Blade Warband. And I have gained some pretty decent loot from battling, actually. The Captain Major has decided to be a bit more active. Unfortunately, my inventory is full. There's actually some stuff I don't want to necessarily sell. I might want to use for myself. And we are sieging, or that is, we are storming the city of Pecan. I thought we had already taken it, but apparently we did not. So let's go into battle. Let's join the next assault. Alright, cool looking place. Yeah, I believe we have already sieged this place. I thought we took it. We must have lost it again. But that's okay for Frigoberto, because he's Frigoberto. Frigoberto de Valencia, running through the stench of musket smoke. Finding out waging war is no joke. Find Frigoberto. Alright. I really want to use my musket. Let's see if we can't get this guy. Got him! Nice. Alright, good job, Frigoberto. Let's reload. Whoa, stay on the ladder, though. You don't want to fall off the ladder. Let's see if we can't get this guy here. Oh, he's already dead. Let's see if we can't land on the battlements. Okay, good. Good night. And we advanced a level. Oh! Good job, Frigoberto. You're a terror. You're a terror on the battlefield in the city of Pecan. Oh. I think I stabbed him in the leg there. I used to be a Portuguese merchant like you until I took a rapier in the knee. Ah! Come on, friends. Help me out. There we go. Come on. Finish up your loading, Frigoberto. We don't have all day. They're shooting at us. Come on, man. There we go. Right in the face. Nice. Nice. Frigoberto's finally getting a taste of action. Dang it. Come on, Frigoberto. Nope. This man was too tough for Frigoberto in his very fancy pajamas. Oh well. Frigoberto killed many a man. Many a man. And here comes... Yeah, pistols are where it's at. Pistols are definitely where it's at. He was a Malay... No. Yeah, Malay veteran footman. So he was actually quite good. So there's no shame. There's no shame in Frigoberto falling to him. Frigoberto did quite well for himself, although, since he fell in battle, of course, no loot. I hate that. I hate that. I contributed so much to this battle. More Iron Flesh, definitely. And firearms are at 71. Throwing is definitely my worst. Let's get more into throwing, just for tournaments. And I guess that's that. We're about to go into another battle, it looks like. But first, let's request an audience and hopefully get some... Yes! Okay, now he likes me up to 4. Thanks to heaven, and pray that we not grow too proud. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Return to duty. And oh, well, he decided he doesn't want to fight. Or they just, maybe Frigoberto's too wounded to fight. That's okay. If we go back to Malacca, I can sell all my really awesome stuff. So maybe you guys, if you actually had some lords patrol around Pecan, we'd be able to hold on to it. Maybe. Return to duty. Why aren't they let... Oh, okay. We're not going back to Malacca yet. I see. I see. Alright. So now I can either become a Portuguese marksman or a Portuguese... I'm not going to pronounce this right. Cuirassier? Cuirassier? Is this a cavalry unit? Because I'm on the marksman chain. Would a marksman maybe be a bow unit and the... Oh, what the heck. I'm not going to be doing this for that much longer, so... Let's see what that one is. Nice! Look at Frigoberto. Wow. That is really cool. He looks pretty tough. I think we went back to melee, though. I think we lost our ranged... Yes, we now have a lance. Oh, we're a horseman. Okay, that's what I thought. European noble rapier, which is pretty shiny, all things considered. And a lance. Well, this is not exactly my favorite weapon loadout, but we do have cuirassier armor. Someone teach me how to pronounce this, please. I'll look it up. 67 body armor, 25 leg armor. This is actually really nice armor. Wow. Wow, Frigoberto's looking good. Where's our dude? There he is. Return to duty. Actually, you know what? Let's request an audience. Hi, sir. Can I request some personal leave? Very well. Return in 2 weeks. So I'll return in like 10 minutes. I just gotta go sell some stuff. Why do I have 14 men? Oh, interesting. It remembers who I had. Alright, let's trade with the goods merchant. We're keeping our Dob sword. Unless we get a... Rusty is 36.9. Chipped is 35. That's cool, though, that doesn't have a thrust. Either way, Golok sword is going. Lame Arabian horse is going. A Malay Falchion. Okay, now that's 38C. Speed rating 100, weapon 90. Alright, so a regular Falchion's much faster, but a Malay Falchion has more reach and much more damage. We'll keep the Malay Falchion. Rusty Malay Bourgonet. 45. 48. Yep, we can get rid of that. We'll keep this one. Get rid of the Colonist Tunic. Cracked Common Board Shield. Nope. Chipped Dob Sword is going to go. Falchion's going to go. All this stuff can go. Crude Plate Boots. Elite Scimitar. Wow. Wow. 132 speed rating. So it's really fast, I think. I assume that the higher the speed rating, the better, right? Yeah, that would make sense. The rapier is fast. A reach of 103, which is the longest reach of anything I've seen so far, and it only swings at 40C. Yep, I'm holding on to this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Goodbye, Dob Sword. Elite Scimitar is now our #1 item. Or a heavy saver. Okay, that's 42C, so it's better at swinging. It has a slightly slower damage and a slightly lower reach, though. So really, the Elite Scimitar is still better, even though this one does 2 extra, I don't know, damage or cut or whatever it is. Mail Mittens. I'm going to go ahead and sell those. And a pistol, yes. Hold on to a pistol. Frigoberto might want that in the future. Alright, see, so we have some good stuff here. I don't even know. I have so many swords, I don't know which one to use. Because they're all so good. And we received 4,000, so now we're getting close to about 10,000 in overall money. Let's head back. Actually, hello, Guildmaster. I would like to start a business. Let's see here. A rice mill? And we'd lose 6 gold. No, let's stay away from that. How about a Sato refinery? 64 gold, that's not very good at all. Tannery? 526, okay, now we're talking. Local liquor. We'd lose 406 gold a week. No, I don't think that's what I want to do. Oil press? We'd lose 574. I guess they really messed up the 60 for iron. Yeah, they really messed up the economy in this mod. Holy wow. Like, it's not worth it to really buy anything. Let's see. Weavery and Dye Works. There we go. 768. Okay, that seems to be worth it. 10,000 gold, which we don't have. Or we do? Okay, 768 is pretty good. 768 is pretty good. Let's look at a Weavery. 188. Yeah, no. Another Weavery? Nope. All right. So, yeah, if I can afford it, the Weavery and Dye Works is definitely what I want. Okay, so I am completely strapped for cash, but that's okay because I'm fighting for someone else and he is providing my room and board. So that's okay. Where is he? There he is. Hey, look who's back! Frigoberto! That's right. Ready to fight for you. I'm ready to return to your command. Your regiment has missed you. I'm a very nice guy, that's why. Alright, here we go. So now we have a business. It's going to produce us a little under 1,000 gold a week. So we're in business. We are in business. Because Frigoberto wants to be a soldier, but he does understand the value of merchantry and commerce. And those are skills that he was raised with, so he might as well put them to use. Because if I can get, let's say, 5 or 6 of these in different towns, I can afford a small army. Alright, we are back on the warpath. Or we're not. We're in Malacca, just hanging out. Alright, folks, well, I will take a pause and come back when something exciting happens. Alright, we are back, and it looks like we're going to fight some deserters. As always, we completely overwhelm them. What I've noticed, though, I think this Freelancer mod is bugging yet again because it is telling me that I have no food. And the whole point of it is your commander pays for your food. But let's look at Frigoberto. Now, it's dark, so it's hard to see him really well, but he does look quite charming with his little hand shield there. And his cool metal, I guess, cuirass. And he's on a horse of some kind. But it is nighttime, so not only is the video quality going to be rather poor, but it's hard for me to see. It's really dark. You guys probably aren't able to see anything. You're probably like, what's Marcus talking about? All I see is blackness. Can you see the beautiful stars? Nice. I just took out a Portuguese arquebusier with my lance attack. That will probably be the only thing I kill because I can't see anything at all. Oh, some Ming cavalry are in this battle fighting for us. You don't see that every day. Okay, with elephants around, it's hard to get a hit in against these guys. And I think we've won. Or not. The Ming cavalry is very effective. It's taken out more than a few guys. Alright. Oh, we got a bent matchlock. We'll take that. That's worth a lot. Some musketeer shirts. Some hats. Nothing too great, actually. But we gained a level. Okay. Let's return to duty. And character. So now agility. So we're 1 level away from going off on our own. Power strike, eh. Since we are going to go off on our own soon, I think training might be better spending of the points. And throwing's respectable. It's almost as good as firearms, actually. One-handed's where we're the strongest. Let's raise our firearms skill. That's purely for battle, though, because I don't think any of the tournaments involve firearms. Alright. Return to duty. Okay, the Lord's just kind of hanging out. But the Captain Major isn't really joining them. He's doing his own thing. He really likes it up here. Maybe he has a summer house or something up here. I don't know. Maybe since I'm in Malacca, I should get some food. Since it is telling us that we are out of food. But we do have white rice. Okay, all that we could sell. And I guess let's get some cheap rice seeds. They don't give us any morale, so screw that. But regular rice seeds, I guess, are okay, and they'll last a while. Once we bought that business, we basically spent every money that we had. Alright, we'll leave. And we will return to duty. Alright, are we going to fight? Are we going to do something amazing? Maybe? Yes. Yes, you want to go forward. No, not back. Forward. Forward is the direction of progress, Captain Major. Alright. Okay. Well, once again, anything exciting happens, I'll come back. Alright, we are back. And when I say I pause the recording, I don't actually mean that. I just mean I stop talking, and then later in post-production, I cut this part out. So right now, this file is probably at about like 150 gigabytes, and my hard drive is looking at me with hatred and loathing in its eyes. But let's follow the commander into battle. Oh, nice. 9 pirates against 854 trained Portuguese troops. Captain Antonio is helping us out. Let's see if we can't get ahead of the crowd. You want to look at Frigoberto? There he is, in the daylight. That shield, though. I mean, really? People thought at some point that those shields were actually worth something? It's like he's holding up a dinner plate. Anyway. And now that I have a horse, though, I can get ahead of the rest of the troops. Although running up a hill is probably not the best way to do it. Where's my lance? There it is. Come on, lance him. Nope. Alright, whatever. We'll just use our fancy noble rapier. Well, there goes the horse. Wow, this rapier is the worst sword ever invented by modern man. It cannot hit anything. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry. It can hit many things, but when it hits them, it doesn't do any damage. Oh, well, whatever. Soon I'll be off on my own and I can start wielding decent weapons. I mean, that's terrible, though. Mod makers, if you're watching, you might want to look into that. This rapier is worthless. Every hit does no damage. Maybe it's meant to only be used on horseback? I don't know. And shoes. Now, we'll leave the shoes behind. And are we going to go back to doing nothing? Nope. Another battle. Yay! Ooh, Spanish conquistadors. Now, there's only 14 of them, but they are tough guys. Although I don't have any weapon that could hurt them, save a full-speed lance charge. Let's see, they're in this direction, though. So we're all kind of running. That's a nice little stream, though. I like it. Very pretty. Okay. Frigoberto sure knows how to gallop. I kind of envision this series as like a Western, only an Eastern Western. Like Frigoberto's a cowboy. Yeah, even hitting him with the horse doesn't do any damage. Let's try this again. Pick up some speed. Nope. One of these guys. There we go. So full charge lance doesn't even hurt this guy. There we go. 244 experience. I like that. Back to the useless rapier. See? 0 damage. 0 damage even with the speed bonus. 4 damage. Yeah, rapier, worst weapon ever invented, ever. I hate it so much. Is that it? Yeah. It looked like a better weapon for a moment there. At least we have couched lance attack. Doesn't kill anybody, but it hurts them at least. There we go. Alright, Frigoberto gaining some experience. I wish horse charges would do a little bit of damage. Doesn't have to kill guys, but, you know, just a little bit of damage. That would certainly be nice. Okay. Oh, he just got mowed down by a water buffalo. Alright. Looks like there's just this guy left. And I actually took him out with the rapier. 14 damage, but I got 7 extra for hitting him from behind. Good job, Frigoberto. Great work. Great work. And we get a battered mail gauntlet for our trouble. But that is okay, because we got tons of experience. So we're almost at level 10. We're almost ready to run off on our own, although I could really use some money. Money would be nice. Who are we fighting now? Portuguese pirates. Alright, we can run down some more pirates. If the video should stop abruptly, it just means that my hard drive has run out of space. Okay. Night battles kind of suck. And you can't see this on your screen, but on my screen there's quite a large glare. It's making it even harder to see. Yeah. Okay. There's no value for cavalry in this battle. I'm just kind of a sitting duck. Maybe I can get some speed up here. It's relatively flat. Nope. At least I could stab him, maybe? Stab, stab? Nope. Let's get off my horse. Taste rapier. Oh. Where's your shirt? Look at that. Do you see that on the side, guys? 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 damage. Two guys fighting each other with rapiers is pretty much the funniest thing I've ever seen. Maybe I can take out this guy. He's slightly weaker. Yeah? Oh, now there's elephants in the way and stuff. Got him. Nope. Cavaliero got him. Oh well. So what happens? And, here we go. Here we go. Black leather boots. Cracked European war helmet. Now we're getting some good stuff. Well, okay stuff. We're almost up to 1,000 gold. And nope, didn't like me. I did find out, though, it's not just sieges. Any type of large battle. I don't know what the game considers large, necessarily, but any type of large battle, and he will gain in his approval of you if you speak with him afterwards. The wording is something like, I remember our battle in the outside of Nanning, or whatever, you know, if it takes place around a village. Oh, them! Fight them! And Frigoberto is at level 10, ladies and gentlemen. Level 10. That means that I will be... Maybe athletics? Yeah. I will be starting my own little warband now and going up north to explore the wild beyond. So, we're there. We made it. We fought under the Portuguese. They have trained us well. We have risen all the way up in rank to a cuirassier cavalry, or cuirassier. I'll look that up. And we are now ready to start a new life for ourselves. So, onward, Frigoberto. Onward to your destiny. I am Marcus Aurelius. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.